Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, lived a hard-working farmer. His cozy little farm was home to many chickens and geese. Every morning, he would collect their eggs, take them to the market, and sell them to earn an honest living. He was a simple man, content with his simple life. Among his flock, however, was one particular goose that was a bit of a puzzle. This goose was a hearty eater, gobbling up more food than any of the others, but curiously, she never laid a single egg. The farmer often scratched his head, wondering what to do with this unproductive bird. He was a kind man, though, so he let her be, hoping one day she might contribute. One bright and sunny morning, as the farmer was making his usual rounds collecting eggs, his eyes fell upon something extraordinary in the lazy goose's nest. It wasn't a normal white egg. It was shimmering, glowing, and distinctly yellow. He picked it up, his heart starting to pound in his chest. The egg was heavy, much heavier than a regular egg. "Oh my goodness," he whispered to himself, his eyes wide with disbelief. It's a golden egg!" He could hardly believe his luck. This single egg was a treasure, a fortune waiting to be claimed. He knew it would fetch a very handsome price at the market. The farmer was absolutely overjoyed. His once useless goose had turned out to be a miraculous treasure. The next day, he rushed to her nest, and there it was again, another perfect, solid gold egg. And the day after that, another. Every single day, without fail, the goose laid one golden egg. The farmer carefully collected them, selling them one by one. His life began to change dramatically. He was no longer just a simple farmer. He was becoming a wealthy man. The small, rickety farmhouse was soon replaced by a grand mansion, filled with every luxury and comfort he could ever imagine. Life was good. The farmer would often look at his magical goose with gratitude. "I am so incredibly fortunate," he would say, "to have a goose that lays a golden egg every single day." He had everything he needed to live a comfortable and happy life, more than he had ever dreamed of. But as his wealth grew, so did something else inside him: greed. A little voice in his head began to whisper, planting seeds of impatience and desire. "Yes, I have all these luxuries," he thought to himself one evening, "but a single golden egg a day. It's so slow. It won't make me the richest man in the world anytime soon. I want more. I want it all, and I want it now." The farmer's greed started to consume him. It knew no bounds. Satisfaction he once felt was replaced by an insatiable hunger for more gold. He became obsessed with the idea of becoming the richest man in the world, not just in his village, but in the entire country. The daily golden egg was no longer a blessing. It was a frustration, a reminder of the vast treasure he believed was hidden inside the goose. Why wait day after day? He reasoned with himself. This goose can lay a golden egg every day. Her stomach must be filled with them. A treasure trove of gold, just waiting for me. I could have it all at once. This greedy thought took root and grew into a firm, unshakable plan. He couldn't sleep that night, tossing and turning, dreaming of mountains of gold and the immense power that would come with it. Hughes, no longer thinking about his beloved goose, the source of all his good fortune. He was only thinking about the gold. He had decided he would not wait another day. He would get all the golden eggs at once, and his dream of ultimate riches would finally come true. The next morning, as the first rays of sunlight streamed through his window, he woke with a grim determination. Without a moment's hesitation, he grabbed a sharp knife from the kitchen and marched out to the goose's pen. The poor, unsuspecting goose looked up at him, perhaps expecting her usual morning feed. But the farmer's eyes were cold, filled only with greed. "Finally," he muttered, "today I will get all of my golden eggs." He didn't think about the consequences. He didn't think about the goose that had changed his life. He only thought of the gold. In a swift and terrible act, he harmed his magical goose, expecting to find her full of golden eggs. But as he looked, his heart sank. His jaw dropped in horror and disbelief. There was nothing. Not a single golden egg. Her stomach was empty, just like any other ordinary goose. "Oh, no!" he cried out, the awful realization crashing down upon him like a tidal wave. "What have I done? There isn't a single golden egg in here." He fell to his knees, the full weight of his foolishness crushing him. "I've destroyed the very creature that gave me a golden egg every day, the one that made me so rich." The farmer stared at his hands, then at the goose, and he began to weep. In his greedy rush to have everything at once, he had lost everything. The daily source of his wealth was gone forever. The mansion and the luxuries suddenly felt empty and meaningless. He had lost his favorite goose, his miraculous friend, all because of his selfish and stupid decision. He was left with nothing but regret. And so, the farmer learned a hard and painful lesson. Truly said that too much greed always leads to a great loss. Those who have plenty but always want more often end up losing everything they have. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories.